There's a bigger dream waiting for you, just waiting for you to step into it. Everything you try to do is already done. So, when I figured that out, what I am putting out is what coming back. Let me get real clear about what it is. I am putting out real. So, I read a book about 1889 called Seed of the Soul, and in that book, Gary Chagov talked about the laws of grammar, of the law of cause and effect, the third law of motion, and in that book, he talked about how intention. Your intention is always one with the law. Meaning before you even think about a thing, you have an intention for the thing. And that the intention is going to determine the outcome. That's why the same people can go to the same church service and somebody worked out the aisles just to be seen to put some money in the church, and somebody else who just go and just has a little bit to offer. The intention which you give, the intention which you serve determines the outcome. So when I figured that out, I went and I changed everything I did on my show. I called the producer and I say, from this day forward, I will no longer be speaking to the KKK. I will no longer be speaking to people who are fighting each other in a way that it is damaging to the character of myself and other people who watch. From this day forward, I am only going to do intentional television. So it is my intention to fulfill the dream of the Creator. It is my intention to live to the higher calling and be pressed to the mark of the higher calling that I have come to do. And when you can ask the Creator, ask that which made you, what is your dream for me? I guarantee you, instead of you trying to defend to the dream, what is your dream for me? If you are able to lean into the dream that the universes and all the force of life and love and power and grace by all the name that we call God has for you, nobody can touch you. Every single day I would have a pre-show meeting and have the produce come in and state to you, what is your intention? How do we want to use whoever is on this show? Whatever is happening on the show, to serve the audience in a way that fulfills the mission of uplifting and enlightening, encouraging, as well as entertaining. And if it doesn't do that, then I can't do it. There's a bigger dream waiting for you, just waiting for you to step into it. Your life is big, your life is huge, and we spend so much time wanting to be in somebody else's life, and you don't get harnessed, you don't get viewers, you don't get celebrating, wanting what somebody else has, because that which creates you, divine intelligence to dream you, from before your ancestors even knew. They would become your ancestors. That which dream the seed of you want to know how special, how wondrous, how mysterious, how complex, how glorious, how phenomenal you are. And you get no credit in somebody else's territory or trying to have power over something. So the question is, what are you resisting? What are you pushing against? What are you not allowing? What are you blocking because you have this idea of who and what you are supposed to be insistent of leaning into the dream that already been created and waiting for you? It's waiting for you. And the second I mean, it doesn't is an instant thing. It's a shift in the way you see yourself and the power from which you have come. And in the beginning, it was a struggle. It was a struggle because I didn't harness the goodness. I did not know what I was doing. I was trying to figure it out. I thought that the overall show audience would follow us to own. And then I realized or didn't have cable. And if you have cable, you did not have the old packet. So it took me a minute. And unlike most people who you get to have your mistakes in private, some don't go right in your life. You get to sort about in private. Another dream about script television because in the beginning I was told you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it, didn't have enough money to do it. And I dreamed the dream. I read Proverbs 11:28 that say, "Those who trust in their rich will fall, but the righteous will rise and thrive like a green leaf."